No one's soul is safe from it all. Torches ablaze. You can't wait to turn the world against me. I better watch what I say before you tarnish my name. You won't stop until you've got my tongue tied with lies. You've got my tongue tied. What I say with pitchforks and torches ablaze. You can't wait to turn the world against me. I better watch what I say before you tarnish my name. You won't stop until you've got my tongue tied with lies. You've got my tongue tied. I know we both want to do the right thing, but the needle in our compass is trembling. Trapped in the flames as our house burns down, left for dead cause we can't find common ground. We can't find common ground, so we agree to burn it down. We can't let it burn down, so we need to find common ground. It's so hard to find the truth when the other side wants it's so hard to find the way when the other side wants to play it like a game. It's all about who's wrong and who's right. Don't wanna learn, we just wanna fight. If different thinkers are enemies, just think of what we could be. If our thoughts were in harmony, I know we both want to do the right thing, but the needle in our compass is trembling. Trapped in the flames as our house burns down. Left for dead 'cause we can't find common ground. We can't find common ground, so we agree to burn it down. We can't let it burn down, so we need to find common ground. We're stuck in a maze of conviction. Living bad ways, back to the beginning. Build this wall. It's not that it's wrong and who's right. Don't wanna learn, we just wanna fight. We've been blurring the line between dreams and reality. Only the truth can set us free. I know we both want to do the right thing, but the needle in our compass is trembling. Trapped in the flames as our house burns down. Left for dead 'cause we can't find common ground. Your heart's in the same place, but your mind is a million miles away, and it's forcing us to separate. Your heart's in the same place, but your mind is a million miles away, and it's forcing us.
Woo! I dress myself in cashmere. Woo! 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 I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. Who made this coat? Hugo Boss, Armani. You set it up, broke. Hell, my life just started, Jack. You keep your mouth shut. I'm gonna go in there and slap your face. I ain't leaving. I'll wear a $15,000 Rolex and you get on Space Mountain. You'll be like this. And now, you and I are limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. Who are you? Never tell me how to wrestle. Bright lights, big cities. I am Ric Flair, the President of the United States. That kissed all the girls in the neighborhood and made them cry. Kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding. Bischoff, you turn the camera off and I'll be naked when you come back.
Oh, hello, boys and girls. Happy Friday. We survived another week. God bless it. Nobody got arrested, I hope. And, you know, we're looking forward for the weekend. Bama, J-Rock, how we feeling? How we doing? Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Well, I'm ready because my Rangers are playing tonight, so let's hope all goes well and we get a dub. And I'll be very, very lack of stress. So we'll see how that's gonna roll. I got the Koof 2.0 probably. But I hope you're doing okay. If nothing else, drink your fluids. You know, don't dehydrate because that'll make you look like an asshole. Oh. I see how we doing. Happy Friday, sir. Hope your week went well. We're just a few minutes before Smackdown. Excellent. So, are you ready for Crown Jewel? Because I know that's right around the corner. We're about a week out. I still find it funny if we're gonna get Roman at Crown because I'm sure he's getting a payday out the ass, but it seems like we might not be getting Roman at Survivor Series, which is really weird because I'm like, if of all the ones you're gonna want to have, of all the people hinting at Randy's return, you figure that's where you want him to be. Ooh, I honestly would have to look at it. Let me see the full lineup because I haven't really been looking at it. Yeah, apparently Rev Theory, the one who does Randy's theme, apparently put a little hint thing at the little, I guess they're doing like a remix or remaster of the of his song, which I'm gonna guess they probably should have just shut the fuck up about that. I don't know if it's against Seth. I can maybe see it happening, but I don't know if they want to pull that trigger at a bigger deal. I mean, it would be interesting to see if Drew wins it and then they pull a switcheroo like they did with EO. I can maybe see that happening, but like I said, I would say I want to see what the go home show looks like before I start making predictions because they might just pull that out of their ass on the fly. I mean, we know that Knight's not getting the belt. I don't know if they want to pull the trigger on Logan getting the U.S. title. I don't know what's his schedule like because that's a problem with part-timers. They already got, Roman, who is a part-timer with the belt. You want to put another one on a part-timer? I mean, if he pop, I guarantee it'll be a huge pop if he goes to Crown Jewel. If not, then maybe they wait till Survivor Series. But like I said, I want to wait until we see what the go-home shows and if they have any hints because you know how they like this, like, they like the little Easter eggs and shit at the back end of it. They're behind little segments. So we'll see. I mean, I just know that Randy's coming. Now, where, in what capacity, and when, and what's he going to be doing? That's going to be the deal. Because right now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the card. So you've got Seth versus Drew. You got Rhea versus the 5-pack of ladies. Let's see, Roman versus LA, Cody versus Damian. And then you've got Ray versus Logan Paul. And then you got Cena versus Sikoa. So, I mean, that's a solid lineup. I mean, it sucks. I mean, Cena's kind of getting the lesser guy. But, I mean, that's kind of the role that Cena's at now. He's not the guy anymore. He's there to get guys over. And he's, hey, I'm sure he's getting paid nicely for it. So I'm not crying about it, okay? I'm not crying for old John Cena. He's going to be okay. But like I said, if and when we do get Randy back, I'll definitely be excited because he's definitely much needed in that main event, especially on Raw. I hope he's still there on Raw because they don't really need anybody on SmackDown. I think they've got enough players, but I could be wrong. They could just throw him on there with whatever because obviously Riddle got yeeted, in the last line of cut. So obviously that isn't going to happen. But yeah, I'm curious what he's going to do at the RKO because that was the shoulder that was repaired, was that right shoulder. And, you taking 20 years of, beating on the mat, it's going to be an issue. So I'm kind of curious how and where and what they're going to do about it, but we'll see. But obviously he's been to the PC, taking his bumps, getting ready to go. Because, that's obviously not one of those things you want to come out of shape and then die, basically. So that would be a good thing. So we'll see how all that shakes out. Oh, well, I'm sure they're probably a little harder than that. Probably got the Toradol out there. Let's be honest. Like, they can't do the hardcore stuff, but like the Toradol they can get away with, I'm sure. But I'm sure they try not to get them hooked on any drugs because, obviously they've got a history of that in the past. One of those things you don't mess with. But yeah, if you're going to be a wrestler, you better be tough because it'll beat the shit out of you. But yeah, like I said, get Randy back. LA Knight has a nice, I would assume it'll probably be like a DQ finish. Or obviously it'll be Jimmy getting involved somehow, some way. But yeah, it should be a good one. All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this.
With WWE Crown Jewel 1 week from tomorrow, we're sold out tonight in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as we welcome you to Friday Night Smackdown on FS.
Oh, the one-legged man versus, Brock just whooping up on a cripple kid? Yeah, that's pretty shit. But hey, the kid took those bumps like a champ, man.
I think colossal may be an understatement, KP, but this coming from our good friends at People Magazine, who broke the news that 1 week from tomorrow.
Yeah, to take bumps, from Brock, and also do so on posts and, outside the ring, where it's not just like basic bitch bumps where it's inside the ring. Yeah. That's a tough son of a bitch.
The street champ, Solo Sikoa. And remember our very special 1
Alrighty.
p.m. start time.
So the question is this supposed to help Solo get over, or is Cena actually going to try to get a win in Romani? If they want him to be a singles guy, I think so, but I can see Solo taking the fall, and nothing bad will happen to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Look at fucking Paulus there with the fucking swag. It's like, yeah, we got this, bitches.
He is the undisputed WWE.
He's smiling like he had birthday cake, today, and it wasn't even his birthday. Oh, that's a diss. That's a fucking diss. I love it already. Let's go. Let's go. He's like, excuse me. Excuse me.
LA Knight didn't even
Because I don't acknowledge shit. I'm trying to get me a title, son.
Please welcome LA Knight.
The defiant LA Knight wasting no time trying to get under the skin.
Because I've been waiting for this shit for 20 years. I'm not waiting for any longer. Let's go.
153rd day that Roman Reigns has been champion. Nearly 3.5 years.
He's like, this son of a bitch. How dare you?
He meets in Crown Jewel, LA Knight. What an incredible display of disrespect from Roman's challenger at Crown Jewel.
In the ring with Paul Heyman and LA Knight, SmackDown's new general manager, Nick Aldis.
Well, Nick certainly has his hands full tonight. Keeping order for this contract signing. And
Listen to the people.
Here. They thought it was... Wait, guys. Look who's sitting at the head of the table.
Now that's what we call a fucking Chad move right there. Hell yeah. They're like, oh, excuse me, I'm gonna take my chair. Thank you. Love it.
I know you ain't trying to move that table, are you? No. You gonna take all night or what? Because I ain't got the time. It's time to sign this deal and sign that title away. Yeah.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Goddamn, Nick Aldis looking like a pimp. Look at that suit.
Gentlemen, we all know why we're here. To sign the contract and make official for Crown Jewel, your match for the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship.
Man, that's a mouthful still. I don't know why they couldn't just say undisputed title.
Now you or your representatives have looked over.
We all know why we're here. We know what we're doing, so let me talk to you. What we're doing right now is we're looking at a contract, and in this very contract, it reads that Roman Reigns is going to hand over the WWE Championship to LA Knight. Yeah. So why don't I go ahead and sign that right now? There you go, big boy. Have at it, Chief.
Oh, Paulie chucking the pin. He's like, excuse you, Paulus? Excuse you? This is mind games we're playing here, baby. I love it.
Hey, idiot. No, I'm not talking to you, Milwaukee. I'm talking to you. This is crazy. You must be stupid, huh? You just gonna sign away. Yeah.
NWA, yeah.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a contract signing? I got one more question. Have you ever had a championship match before?
Motherfucker? Yeah, he's had a few.
I didn't think so. So that means you got no clue what you're doing.
TNA, yeah, he was at TNA too. He's been everywhere basically, except for WWE.
Well, Chief, I'm gonna go easy on you. We're gonna make it real nice for your first time. Don't worry, we're gonna go real gentle with you. All right? All right, sweetheart?
Have you ever got cast? I mean, that would be a great reply. We're going to keep running out of pins here.
Thank you, gentlemen. That concludes my responsibilities this evening. I want to wish you both the very best of luck at Crown Jewel.
Now the shit talking begin. Let's go.
Hey, Roman.
No.
As far as where I'm looking, I'm the head of the table, so acknowledge me.
Oh.
You want to talk about my first contract signing?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
WWE Championship match, and you're right. Isn't that crazy? And you also say you're going to go gentle on me. My God, that's sweet of you, and I hope you do. Because if right now you think that you're going to underestimate this man because it's my first time around, my friend, you are already beat. But I'm going to put it to you like this. Is this my first time? Hell yeah, it is. So I'm sitting here, and I'm just thinking to myself, after only a single year, I'm sitting at the head of this table about to take your title.
Roman looks a little annoyed.
And it climbs so fast, you don't even know what hit you. And by the time we get to Crown Jewel, you're going to be thinking to yourself, what the hell just happened? He just walked out with my WWE Championship. But see, you don't understand. Yeah, this is my first time, but I only need one time. Because while you failed over and over again, while you were busy doing suffering succotash,
Oh. He went there.
I've been out here run one telling everybody whose game this is. Not yet.
It's like, hold it, kids. Hold it.
Because there can be only one WWE champion. Yeah, there can only be one me. Yeah, and guess what? It's coming up real soon, and there's nothing you can do about it, and that's not an insult.
This is why
it's
you.
just a fact of life.
He's the top guy right now. Other than Roman, he's the guy.
I can't stop this gravy train. I can't stop the undeniable Kavorka, and I can't stop being the man they call the megastar with everybody saying, L.A.
Roman's heard enough. The tribal chief
Aw.
in the fight.
Finally made him snap. Roman loses cool. This is the first time I've seen Roman lose his cool.
Reigns is gonna make him pay. He's unhinged, Roman Reigns. You don't get to disrespect the tribal chief and survive to tell the tale. Oh my! Reigns is livid. I think reality might be starting to kick in for LA Knight.
Oh, is he gonna try to put him through a table?
I don't believe his first championship opportunity is going to be a pleasant experience.
I mean, if they, I don't think they're gonna pull the title. I really think they want Roman to get the to beat Hogan. I honestly do.
LA Knight doesn't make it to Crown Jewel. The sold-out crowd here in Milwaukee telling Roman Reigns he's so.
And not to mention, if you're gonna drop a belt, I don't think you do it on a foreign land. I think you do it at Mania, and in the big stage, your biggest show of the year. If you're gonna do it this, in the next 6 months or so. No, he's I forgot how many days he is. Whip his ass! Stomp mud holes. Multiple mud holes in the Chief. There you go.
This man is all heart. And as long as the heart's beating, LA Knight's got it.
Putting them Timbs on that ass.
Roman Reigns getting an idea of what's going to come his way a week from tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute.
God damn it, Jimmy.
Jimmy Uso
Looking like a fucking Slim Jim over here in your red bullshit.
And it allows the champion to retreat.
You good, Uso? You good? Get him! Jimmy, get him! Get him!
So when does Jimmy fuck over Roman? Because you know it's coming.
Issued the order. The wise man seconded.
Oh, get wrecked, bitch.
Through the table.
Sorry, Jimmy. He really is a hot tamale. I was like, you went for it all, son, didn't you?
Roman knows he is in for a fight a week from Saturday at Crown Jewel.
The first time I think Roman's ever been shook like this. And all these stupid and all of these contract signing, it's usually the other guy losing his shit, but
Disaster at the hands of Jimmy Uso.
LA actually won the thing. If there's going to be winning in a contract signing, you know, if to winning the mindsets and all that jazz.
As Roman Reigns defends his
But Dad, they're going to sell some damn merch tonight, at Crown Jewel, because it's going to be some good shit. We still got 3 shows to go.
What a night we have in store. As broken earlier today by People Magazine, we know John Cena will take
Right.
on Solo Sikoa at Crown
So that
Jewel.
should have been here, 20 years ago, but unfortunately, politics got involved, but Daddy's going to run the show now. That's where you got to speak like you're swinging your dick around. He's got the Kavorka, he's got the stroke.
Of damage control, Bianca Belair is back tonight. And Rey Mysterio was supposed to be in this match, but Carlito wants revenge.
I mean, I think it's like either two ways. If they're going to try to beat Hogan, then they have to do it past
And it's next
Mania.
here on Friday night.
If you're going to do it Cody's way and win it with, continuing the story, whatever the hell you want to do that. I know, we'll see. Like I said, I just want to be entertained with a good promo. Belt change or not, you got to sell the match. And so far, this has probably been the best match selling, I think, since probably what? Cody?
Wow, Carlito stepping in alongside Santos.
Hogan's on there twice.
Battered and humiliated by the Street Profits in recent weeks. Can they get revenge? Tag team action is next on Friday Night Smackdown.
Okay, again.
No momentum. I'll try to find out who's got what. Carlito's on that sauce, baby. You can't tell me otherwise. Because that motherfucker is, beefy as shit. I mean, other than the Miz, Miz and him gave a run for his money. He passed the Miz test, and other than maybe Knight and Cena going at it. But I don't think that would happen because Cena's not going to be there long enough. Oh, so he's on that Vince schedule then, or maybe it's more like our Big E schedule back in the day. Yeah, it was all vitamins. That's what it was. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Makes sense. I might as well keep getting paid just doing promos. That's easy. He can do that in his sleep. Okay, so Roman's had this belt for 1152 with a universal belt. I mean, Bruno's, I think, was the longest. I think it was like, what, 10 years? Something ridiculous. Let me try to find...
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto.
I'm not sure. I gotta look to see where Hunter,
Welcome back, folks.
where Hogan is at.
Santos Escobar of the LWO. Get set for tag team action here against the aggressive Street Profits.
You see Rey Mysterio looking on. Rey's got his hands full at Crown Jewel with the challenge of Logan Paul. Carlito is all too proud to step up tonight.
Crown Jewel, 1 week from tomorrow. At the special start time,
If you find it before I do, let me know, because I'm
10
hunting.
a.m. Pacific. Mysterio. Logan Paul
He needs it for another year. It's 15. It's just 1.5k days, so they don't have the exact amount.
Allowing Carlito in, desperate for revenge against the man that battered him, left him bruised just a couple of weeks ago.
Will they bring it back almost? What the fuck is this? Damn, Lashley looks like he's about a size too small for that jacket. So he needs basically like another year and change to surpass Hogan.
Corey, what exactly has Bobby Lashley ignited in the Street Profits?
Well, it remains to be seen if there is a limit to what Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins can achieve here in WWE, but the Almighty has definitely provided an upgrade of sorts to the Street Profits. More focused, more aggressive, more dangerous than ever.
There was an interesting interview on WWE social media channels with the Street Profits when they were asked about a lot of superstars in the locker room not caring for the recent attitude change of the Street Profits. Ford and Dawkins said, "We don't care what people think. We're here to please one person, and that is the man who's changed our career around, Bobby Lashley."
At the end of the day, the other superstars on the roster and the guys and girls in the locker room don't pay your bills. They're not going to pay your mortgage. They're not going to put your kid through college. You got to look out for number one. And the Almighty's done a lot to teach Ford and Dawkins the ways of a champion.
How exactly?
400 and it's 1,474 days exactly.
The power, the aggression, the speed, but also the ruthlessness of the Street Profits today, Corey. What's the LWO strategy?
I think right now, Ford
No,
and
but
Dawkins need to be extremely
Roman has
cautious
held
of the
it for
vitriol
a year, 3 years and
several
change.
weeks
So
ago that Ford and Dawkins left Carlito laying via steel chair in the backstage area, and that's still fresh on the mind of Carlito.
there you go. See, I figured Kerr over now. So he basically needs to hold it for another year.
Earlier this month to come to the aid of the LWO that did not sit well with the Profits.
All right, Rangers, first on the board. That's what I like to see. Let's go.
Better than ever, Carlito.
Oh, indeed he is.
Whoa!
Escobar.
So is old Angelo Dawkins. My goodness.
Escobar putting on a clinic as well.
I mean, yes, but
Escobar up over the top.
I think just title reign in general
Quickly in
is
now,
what they're
Santos
shooting
Escobar
for.
may end this early, and Dawkins out.
It's a smart strategy if you're the LWO. If you're Santos or Carlito, trying to pick up a quick victory tonight.
Only? What do you mean only snore? What are you sleeping for, Zerto? You can't do that.
Champion, a former United States champion, a former tag team champion as well, but he looks
I mean,
better
yeah, I
than
mean, that's
ever.
what I figured would happen is that I think Drew would probably win, and then a beaten up Drew gets cashed in on by Damian.
To go along with Rey Mysterio. He's in tremendous shape. He's got tremendous power.
'Cause I'm
as you
pretty
see there,
sure-
tremendous agility as well. And
They'll open the show with Cena.
of course, the distraction by Lashley.
Carlito knows better than that. He's been around this game long enough to know you can't take your eyes off of your opponent.
And then it'll be the women's title.
Unbelievable from Dawkins.
Hey, Carlito can get as aggressive with anyone. He's, of course, the son of the Hall of Famer, Carlos.
And then Cody and Damian. And Ray and Logan. And then it'll be Seth
Here comes Montez.
and Drew.
There goes Montez.
Santos
And then it'll be
Escobar.
Roman versus LA Knight.
No. Carlito, let Santos do this. Oh, no, Lito.
Show
what
off
are
the
you
beef,
thinking?
boy.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. That's a large. Good Lord. That's a chunk of beef running over the top of those ropes.
LWO is in control.
I guarantee you, Carlito's probably pushing like good 230, 240. That boy been hitting them weights. It's the Universal belt that Roman has the long title hold for. Officially, is we just had it as 11 something day, 1100 days. $1,152 days. And it was like 360 something on Sunday, September 15th. So basically, right around what? Well, they might move around the pay-per-views next year. Let's be honest. Because SummerSlam would be in August. And then it would probably be, what, Fastlane? In September? I'm obviously not dropping the belt at Fastlane. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really going to worry about it. We're just going to get her done and go through it. And, whenever he drops the belt, it's fine. I just know the more movement is going to be with the Seth belt, because that's supposed to be the working man's belt, since obviously they're going to have a massive belt reign with Gunther. So I know, it is what it is. Like I said, they're definitely not dropping the belt at Crown Jewel. There's no way you drop a belt that's not in America. It's like, sorry, Mr. Saudi Prince, but even for your 50 mil, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, and that's Cena, right? Isn't Flair actually 21? They didn't recognize the title changes because they were in Puerto Rico. Dude, that's above my thinking.
Wisconsin tag team action. Santos Escobar and Carlito against the Street Profits.
The Profits been dominating this matchup throughout the commercial break. Bobby Lashley was offering instructions to both Dawkins and Montez Ford, and They've taken advantage.
Corey, I'm noticing Lashley's not saying much. I think it's the sheer presence of Lashley that's encouraging Montez and Dawkins.
Well, Lashley cast a rather massive shadow. But
I mean, unless you're beating Bruno, it doesn't matter, okay? That's all that matters.
It's what Lashley does in the downtime. Cover.
Hook in the leg to get the win. Carlito's there.
Lashley has truly upgraded the mentality of both Ford and Dawkins as we see Rey Mysterio, the United States champion, looking on at his LWO brethren as Rey prepares to defend his United States championship next Saturday against Logan Paul. But Bobby Lashley has upgraded the mentality of Montez Ford, how he trains physically, how he thinks mentally, really looking to get the best out of Montez.
You do
Ford
that.
and his
You
partner,
make your
Angelo
dinner.
Dawkins.
Even the way they're dressing these days.
Make sure you use lots of butter.
Montez Ford here as
All right,
well,
looks like
very well
Spectrum's having a
focused.
Spectrum night, so be
That was
aware
one
if
of
we
the,
drop.
The problems with the Street Profits, if you talk to people, Corey, was their
We were doing
focus
good until now it
earlier
wants
on,
to
and
shit the
Bobby
bed,
sort of brought
so.
the focus back to him.
Bobby's telling us he thinks he's got the Profits got this in the bag. And this has been Bobby's mentality. Show Montez and Angelo the fruits of greatness, what it means to be almighty, a champion in WWE. Big.
Oh!
And I know the Profits have held titles before as a tag team.
I know another thing they need to do is get rid of the unified titles,
Unforgiving nature of
because that's not
Montez
helping
Ford
either show.
calling Santos Escobar.
No more Mr. Nice Guys.
Lashley grinning from ear to ear on the outside. Tailor-made from head to toe.
Because they've got multiple tag teams. They got ready to go. They just can't do anything with them because, you know, one team has both belts.
Finer things in life.
How long have you thought about that?
About a week. Dawkins and I talked about it. He liked it.
Notice Montez Ford taking
Are we going to
his
get new
time
belts?
returning
Because I'm tired of looking at those tin can looking pieces of shit.
Fighting back now.
We need like some good looking belts.
Montez Ford flush.
Hell, just, you know, bring back the old tag belts, not the bronze ones, but the one before those, and just slap on the WB logo. That's all you really got to do.
Shredded body of Montez Ford, the tag made for Dawkins.
And after this, he bang is the real deal, guys.
No doubt.
Oh, Jesus! Try not to kill Santos, please.
Watch on.
CTE is the thing, boys.
Angelo Dawkins much more deliberate nowadays than he used to be in the past. Angelo is in complete control at all times.
Confidence. And that's one of the things people talked a lot about.
Wait, why would Lash and
He had all the tools, but he
we'll
lacked
turn on
confidence
Ford?
in the ring. And
I
think he has the confidence now,
mean,
which makes
maybe,
it so
but
dangerous.
they need to do something with them being a heel team first beforehand.
Knee strike.
Because they've been faces forever, so you can't just turn right back to being a heel. That'd be really silly.
Rocking the jaw of Angelo Dawkins.
This is what it means to the LWO. And Carlito, who's back involved.
Big heavy left hands.
Carlito's rolling now. They kick to the midsection of Dawkins. Carlito wants both of the Street Profits. Shoulders are down. Carlito to get the victory. Oh! Kick out just in time.
Still
by
hating
Montez
Kevin
Ford.
Baxter as your play-by-play guy.
There's a fire, a rage burning deep within Carlito.
Looking for the backstabber. Uh-oh.
Montez turned it around. Carlito out.
Injure Santos. Why? That's not cool.
There's that experience.
Oh, that could do it.
I mean, if they're going to make him a face, I say good for him.
Things starting to break down now in this match.
Escobar disposes of Dawkins for the moment.
I would really hope so, because they speak
Tag made
Spanish.
Escobar not legal. Here we go.
Rey Mysterio watching.
Oh, hello, Logan Paul.
You see that, Rey Mysterio?
Good Lord, Logan's been on the juice. That boy's stacked.
Punch, Rey.
Logan Paul ambushing Rey Mysterio. And Escobar and Carlito saw it. And Carlito being sent to the back to Rey's aid. Escobar says, I got this.
Meanwhile, back inside Santos Escobar.
Can Santos
So where the hell is
finish the job?
Cruz and
Here we go. Escobar eyes on the prize.
the other one?
Taking
I always
Montez
forget
off
the other
his
one. I know
feet.
Cruz del Toro, but I can't remember. I never remember the other guy's name.
Out of the way just in time.
Look at this. Tag made. And Santos Escobar is alone.
Dawkins is legal. I'm not necessarily sure if
I
Escobar
think
is
what? I
aware.
think Puerto Rico's
Still
probably more
focused on
Caribbean
forward.
than Latin America.
He is
Just
now.
because it's not on the continent itself. Ooh, nice counter. I like that. That was a nice transition.
What a win.
I don't. Why are we talking about geography anyways? Who cares?
Rey Mysterio was taken out.
All I know is we have a down Rey Mysterio because Logan Paul's the son of a bitch. That sucker punched him from behind.
There's no need for surprise
Joel
in
Quinn
that
Wild, thank you.
situation. The Street Profits
But
doing
both
what
guys
Bobby
get hurt. I
Lashley
thought one
taught
guy
them
only
to
got hurt.
do.
I didn't know. I don't know if both of them did or not. It's like where the hell
Pushing Rey
are
Mysterio.
Cruz and Jonah Quinn?
That's all it takes, my guy.
A sucker punch. And back inside. The revelation. The Street Profits quickly putting away with Santos Escobar and the LWO.
Did they just get banished to the Phantom Zone
Once
that I
again,
wasn't
the
aware of?
Almighty paying dividends for the Street Profits.
Uh-oh. Roman does not look happy. He looks like a cranky. Well, they're going to pimp the shit out of those NFL belts, aren't they?
What's that? My tribal chief? This is a custom WWE title made exclusively
Still in catering, where they should be, I
for
guess.
the Green Bay Packers. Oh, what's going on here? Well, my tribal chief, I'm going to give this to LA Knight because it's the closest LA Knight or the Green Bay Packers are ever going to come.
Oh,
to
shots
being
fired.
champion.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Where the hell you been?
Trainer's room. Getting looked at.
What happened out there?
What you mean? Ran the play. Tried to run the play.
You ran the wrong play.
Audible. Hot route. Right?
It was hot out there. If we don't control this fool, it's done. You got to handle him tonight.
Tonight is this thing. Yes, tonight. I'm on the injured reserve list. I can't do nothing.
You want
Where's
what?
Solo?
I'm off the injured reserve list. I can do something.
That's okay.
There you go.
Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Make the match. I'll go tell Nick all this right. Just so that I'm clear, my tribal chief. The match is Jimmy Uso versus LA Knight. Yeah. Yes, my tribal chief.
Yeet.
I told you.
What did I tell you about using that yeet, son?
Hey, check it out. Team Jackets.
To most Americans, they're all Mexican, like the Asian or Chinese. Well, that is true because they're on the Asian continent, Goober. Hold on, that's the question tonight. Is Puerto Rico a part of Latin America? Is Puerto Rico? We're asking the tough questions here. Let's see. Latin America comprises of all countries in the Americas that were once part of Spanish, Portuguese, and French empires. Puerto Rico, although not a sovereign nation, is often included. Okay, now we have another article. Puerto Rico is excluded from Latin America as it has never been independent Commonwealth of the U.S. and doesn't share the key characteristics such as post-independence timing, geopolitics, or liberated bureaucratic organization. See, we're learning things on this channel today. Well, they're basically a U.S. territory. They just don't have full statehood. So they're kind of our bitch, basically. They use our money, but they don't have any other rights, like the same rights as they do, because they don't have any representation in Congress. They don't. They have their own election, but it's all local. And I think we tax them, or I forget what the taxes are out there. It's kind of weird. So sometimes Carlito's LW. I mean, I think he gets the honorable mention LWO. Yeah, it's whatever you want to be. Okay. I think it's part of if you speak Spanish, you're in the family kind of thing. As long as you speak the language, you're good to go. Yes, they can. Puerto Rico is golden when it comes to playing some baseball. So how are you LWO then? Because you speak Spanish? You gringo-looking motherfucker. Get out of here with that. Taco. Oh, shut the fuck up. Get out of here with that. I'm Canadian. Yeah, if he's Latino, he's Bama is Canadian. That's it. we're just throwing all the words out. Just fuck it. It doesn't matter. Burrito is also Spanish. Oh, okay. Is Juan Cena? Yes. If he was a luchador, he would be an LWO. I don't make the rules. It's just what it is.
Well, I was hoping to ask you, after showing a display of respect to Rey Mysterio last week, what made you sucker punch him tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you know what they say, never let them know your next move. Got your mic. You can have this back. Look, my fist is as big as Ray's head. I think this is why there's weight classes in boxing, right? You got any more questions?
Well, actually, I was wondering...
Hey, Kevin! What's up, buddy? I was wondering what the hell they're going to do with you.
Hey, are we the guys with the punchable faces? Apparently so. What's going on? That's what you said. That would be the two of you. Yes, you're very punchable faces.
So who's going to help out Kevin then, if he's going to face Waller and ATL Boy?
Punch both of you at once. At one shot. That's right. What are you going to do? One fist, one punch, both faces. Guarantee it. There's no way you totally could. If you guys were lined up properly, I could have lined up. Yes, I do.
It's fucking Noble. I haven't seen him in a hot minute.
He thinks if we're right next to each other, shoulder to shoulder.
Lawsuit? Why would it be a lawsuit? Oh, Kevin says, "Gotcha, bitches."
I told you I could. I knew it.
Got a 2-for-1, kids. He got Shanghai to Raw.
Ice on that.
Goddamn, Kayla, how you
now
doing?
Please welcome my guest, the dynamic Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee, you've made quite the name for yourself in your short time here on Smackdown. What inspires you when you get inside of the ring?
Just linguine, spaghetti.
I'm very happy to be here on SmackDown.
Pizza, rigatoni. Okay, fantastic,
My
girl.
biggest spirit.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
Reggie's back, and he's jacked as fuck.
You know, I gotta say, standing here with you right now, it's like looking in a mirror. You remind me of myself back when I stepped foot in WWE, and earned the respect of our fans.
Good Lord, he got on that juice in a hurry. I remember him being like 150 pounds soaking wet. He's got to put on at least like 60 pounds of muscle. Holy shit.
Fire under me. And I would love nothing more than a match with you tonight.
It will be my pleasure to take you to your limit and beyond.
Good.
I mean, I'm sure he's a smooth bitch. I don't blame him.
The taking care of business tag. My favorite. Shotzi.
What an opportunity here on Friday Night Smackdown in a match that was made official earlier on today.
Oh, I liked her as the twin with with Scarlett. I thought that was nice.
Fabulous job.
Thank you. And just
I don't know, but it's making them, it's plumping them when they cook them for sure.
be ridiculous. And Nick, this is starting to feel personal. 2 weeks ago, you snub us for Charlotte Flair, and now you have this little weirdo host Halloween Havoc instead of us?
The champs, by the way. But no, instead, it's like you're punishing us, making us defend our titles on NXT.
And I mean, what a shame, because I dress up real nice. I mean, Pinhead? Really? That's so 1986.
Distinctively British? What is that?
Nick.
What do you mean by that?
From you. How about you let me shut up Chelsea once and for all tonight in the ring?
OMG. That sounds like a great idea. Tonight, Shotzi, Chelsea, one-on-one. Let's do it.
Strike two. Thank you, Nick.
Did our new GM just say OMG?
I don't know where they'll get in the water from. I think it's definitely not from Mexico. Otherwise, everybody would be shitting the britches. But I will tell you what, they're not getting skinny down there. That's for goddamn sure.
The new four-quarter count zone.
Well, yeah, Reggie, I remember he was in there, did that bullshit scripts thing, and then now he shows up to SmackDown looking like he could fucking bench about 300 easy? Come on now. That ain't the Reggie I remember. Reggie was like little wet and dry, 120-pound looking son of a bitch that did the flippy flip shit. Now he looks like a mega cruiserweight. It looks like he knocked somebody the fuck out. Reggie's back, Zerto. Yes, he is. I don't think it was scripts. I just know it's Reggie. He'll always be Reggie. I don't give a shit what name they give him. It's always fucking Reggie. He's a bruiserweight. Oh, is that what we're going with? Now, isn't that Pete Dunne's gimmick, or was? I don't know if you could trademark that, so I think that was... That's some kind of gimmick infringement. I don't think they could do that. What are they calling Pete Dunne now? Is it still Butch, or is it some... I've seen it both ways. Is it really? Never heard of it. I've always thought it was cruiserweight, light heavyweights, and heavyweights, and super heavyweights. Gunter, Walter, yeah, it's just... I mean, it's funny thing is, because, I mean, Gunter did choose to change the name. That was his decision. It wasn't, I don't think they threatened him to it, but he wanted to, I guess... What was I think he was he was, honoring his grandfather, I believe. Bruiserweight is a class between cruiserweight and light heavyweight. Okay. Well, unfortunately, there's no cruiserweight division anymore because they, 69, 86, that shit, what was it, 2-3 years ago, whatever it was? But I think they merged it with the North American title back in the day.
So can Cedric Alexander derail his momentum tonight when they go one-on-one? Welcome back, folks. Here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin tonight. Shotzi gearing up for Halloween. Is that what she's doing? I think so.
Shotzi using that white glue tonight. Keep that hair in place. She's not fucking about.
From Victoria, BC. She is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green.
At least Chelsea got rid of her devil outfit.
She's decent. I mean, she's not gonna be a world beater, but I mean, she can she can do what's necessary to get whatever they need to get over. She's not going to be like world class or anything. But then that's never been her thing. Her things has been her character work.
Congratulations to the men of Chase U winning the NXT Tag Team titles on the night one of Halloween Havoc this past Tuesday.
Tuesday night promises to be epic. What about this for an opportunity for Shotzi here on Smackdown, Corey, to take down one half of the tag team champs?
It's a massive opportunity for Shotzi. You defeat one of the reigning tag team champions. It raises your stock. It could potentially earn you an opportunity in the future to capture the gold, but Chelsea Green wasting no time looking for an upper hand.
Chelsea now, shoulders are down, out at 2. A lot of people have a lot
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they've got too many young kids there.
Chelsea Green is a champion in WWE.
To say rightly so,
Defending Chelsea.
To mess around.
Champion in WWE. She's lived up to it alongside Piper so far.
Good save there, Cowboy. Look at Shotzi. Unorthodox offense, utilizing the officials' count of 5 to inflict a little
To keep people
damage.
hanging around. They're just not. They basically said, get your shit in gear and either get it up going or get gone.
No, I did not know that, Corey, and I'm worried
They got plenty of bodies now signing with the NIL shit, so they're only going to take the cream of the crop and maybe a few favorites from Triple H and whatnot.
Bonfires burning bright, pumpkin faces
Not
in the
yet.
night. It's spooky season.
It
It's
seems
where
like they
Shotzi
might, but I don't know where he would fit exactly just yet. Most likely it'll probably be after Rumble, is where I would slate him.
Wow, a great move by Chelsea.
Because it'd be really easy to have a storyline straight from Rumble. Because you have 30 dudes mixing up in the ring, so.
Shotzi and Scarlett did a great job as the hosts of Halloween Havoc Night 1. They'll be back Tuesday night, Night 2. Well, watch Chelsea. Tremendous side Russian leg sweep off the second.
I don't know if that's Braun's decision or if that was a business decision.
Drop kick and Shotzi in now for the cover once more on the win, and Shotzi out in time.
You know, lots made, Corey, of Chelsea and her, well, distinct attitude. But she was a tremendous competitor in the ring.
No doubt about
Right, no, I agree with you that. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what's going to go on with that. Are we going to have a fight for the name of Braun versus Braun kind of thing or whatever it's going to be?
About the catering here backstage.
To be fair, is anyone a fan of Milwaukee?
I'm a big fan of Milwaukee.
Milwaukeeans, is that what they're called?
Hey, Dame took a lot of money to come here and play for the Bucks, so I think he likes
Who gets to keep? Who gets to keep Braun as the name?
Chelsea just taunting.
Is it just going to be Strowman? Strowman.
Kick right on the side of the ear. Has Chelsea on spaghetti legs.
What are you dressed up as for Halloween, Corey?
It's none of your business, KP. A family show. Take a look at this. Shotzi now perched on the middle rope. This is a precarious position for both competitors.
What has Shotzi got planned here? Continues to rain down blows on Chelsea. Oh. Headbutt from Green.
A lot of time in this position, and face first, Shotzi eats it.
Well, as they say, do what you know, and if that's all you know, then do it well. It's funny, you really need a couple, 3 things, but as long as you sell it well, you can get it over.
Across to put away Shotzi now. And Shotzi may turn this
Just don't do it half-assed.
Too much showboat.
Here is your winner, Shotzi.
Got to be considered something of an upset. And speaking of upset, Piper Niven none too pleased with the outcome.
Spooky season is where Shotzi thrives.
Take a look at this fantastic drop kick by Chelsea Green, right on the money, but Chelsea got caught up.
It'd be a really easy switch over.
Busy celebrating before.
Considering they're all from the UK, I'd be curious what they would do with her, considering they're kind of mid-cardish, but they don't really have a proper storyline for them.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we heard about this matchup a week from tomorrow at Crown Jewel. Well, John Cena will take on Solo Sikoa. Coming up next, the greatest of all time, John Cena is here live on Friday Night SmackDown.
So what is preparing for battle? Because Solo is going to suck ass on the mic. Is Paulus going to out there and help him? Because I know he's going to need that help. Ah, damn it. He just got the foot over. Son of a bitch. These pesky fucking D-backs. You sons of bitches. You're playing small ball and I hate you for it. I mean, it's true. Nope, never have. They've got close. They got one pitch close twice in 2011. Then fucking fuckery happened with St. Louis, and we won't talk about that. Well, at least Heyman kind of gave a fuck about selling. Vince just talked about it, but he didn't have an athletic bone in his body. He was just awkward as shit. Anytime Vince did a bump, it was not pretty. Jonah, you got to get the ball down, buddy. You got a bunch of midgets out there running fucking quick shit. Of course I have. I was there when they took the home plate out from Arlington Stadium, the original plate, the original home plate from Arlington Stadium when they went to the ballpark on that day when I was a kid. So I remember when now they've got what I called the barbecue pit. Because if you look on the outside of it, it's basically like a slanted aluminum roof and shit. Ridiculous looking.
Comes to Perth, Australia in February, and now news of the bash in Berlin. More info.
No, it was
in the weeks ahead.
Yeah, the town from the King of the Hill was fictional.
Ahead of his championship showdown with Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel, LA Knight takes on Roman's cousin, Jimmy Uso. Can Jimmy stop the meteoric rise of the self-proclaimed megastar? We'll find out tonight.
It's John Cena, baby. I said John Taiwan. That's what I'm gonna call him. John Taiwan. Well, aren't you sweet? I mean, he should be sponsored by Golf if you're going to steal the colors.
Please welcome the greatest of all time, John Cena!
Tonight's Friday Night Smackdown on FS1 is sponsored by Progressive.
People broke the story earlier on today. John Cena, Corey, is back in action.
How is it a tax write-off? There's no like branding on them. It's just the colors. That's what we call a. Oh wait, not a mimic. I forget what they call that, where it's like something else, but it's, you know, it's close enough to where it's not a complete knockoff.
We will get our answer in Riyadh.
Many are saying this is one of the most challenging opponents for John Cena, the 16-time world champion. It's at the special start time of
Oh, well, I mean, if you're at work, of course it's a tax write-off. Take a photo of it. Let's see it. I want to see what they're rocking out there in Green Bay. If nothing else, they should at least have cheese curds.
This is what Smackdown looks like from a sold-out Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And this is what Smackdown sounds like from a sold-out Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Man, it is a special night tonight. We are 1 week from Crown Jewel, and there is a special energy in this building tonight. There is a special excitement in this building.
I'm feeling excited. Are you excited? I'm excited.
For me tonight, the energy is a little different.
Oh, yeah?
It is special. But for me tonight, the energy is serious.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I've had a lot of serious moments in my career, but
Are you serial?
it hasn't been this serious since 20 years ago when the WWE wanted to fire me. And I think about that time, I think that what did we do? We dug in deep. We turned it around, and for over 20 years, we have shared this. For over 20 years, each and every night, I've tried to give you my heart. I've tried to give you my soul, and in return, you give to me.
I call
You
this
give me
preacher
your
man,
noise,
John.
whether I like it or not. You may not realize this, but you have given me support when I have needed it the most. And most importantly to me, you have given me your respect.
Really, right? I liked you better when you were talking shit, John.
The reason that Crown Jewel is so serious to me is because for the first time in 20 years, I feel I'm in jeopardy of losing your support. For the first time in 20 years, I feel I'm in jeopardy of losing your respect. I really do appreciate that, I do. Thank you. Man.
Right? Are we getting sad John Cena now?
Guys, thank you. Thank you. But we can't ignore the math, okay? What if I don't? We can't ignore the data, and I'll be honest, if I don't deliver soon, we've seen it 1,000 times, I lose this. And if I lose this, we all know the next thing to go is losing this. And I don't want to lose this. And I don't want to lose this. I want to hear your noise. I want to feel your support. I want to keep this ride going. So there is only one thing left to do at Crown Jewel.
Oh, yeah?
Win. You know, WWE uses words like must see all the time, and they're not kidding. Y'all know you must see the Royal Rumble. You must see WrestleMania. Hell, you must turn into Smackdown Live.
He never gives up, exactly. And that's your whole thing, John.
And Crown Jewel is no different. It is a must-see. The Crown Jewel for me is not just a must-see. Crown Jewel is a must-win. I know that your respect is earned. And I also know that it takes guts to stand right in this ring and promise a victory. But the time has come to dig deep. The time has come to knuckle up. And the time is now to deliver.
Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the walrus is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
We know who you are, Paul.
I serve as special counsel and the wise man to the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
That's nice, Paul. Good job.
But that's not why I'm out here.
Oh, yeah?
I'm out here with no hustle. I'm out here with
bullshit.
No loyalty to
Because anybody knows Paul, he's always hustling, okay? I've never known Paul not to have a hustle, an angle.
I assure you, with respect.
Never, ever, ever trust that man, ever. When you're working for him or especially fighting against him.
And based on my past actions, I deserve that, but not tonight.
Paul's being a wise man, your way of atoning for your
With all
ponytail.
due
Who?
respect.
Mine?
May I?
What do you mean? Wall means way. I mean, I call him the Walrus for a reason, so it fits. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I mean, nothing will forgive that. There's no amount of shit that'll fix that.
We are sold out tonight in Milwaukee.
Yay!
Thank you for the house. Thank you for 21 years of sold out arenas based on the name John Cena.
I like John Taiwan better.
And mutual respect, where did that all start? It started in a boardroom when Vince McMahon turned to me and said, when I'm running Smackdown, first round draft pick from OVW, who you got? And who did I pick? John Cena.
Oh, he was a he was a Paul Heyman guy?
You never let anybody down. For
That's
21
surprising.
years, you've been a real-life superhero. I raised my kids to be more like you than I wanted them to be like me.
Yes, because you were a shitbag and still are, Paul.
And then came SummerSlam against Roman Reigns when, with all due respect, Roman Reigns proved you're not the greatest of all time in the ring anymore.
Oh, you
But
think he's
that's
got a
not a
tramp
bad
stamp?
thing.
I could see that happening.
Because as
To
long
cover a
as
bet.
you can take a microphone and bring it up to your mouth, John Cena, and this is coming from me, you are the greatest of all time at communication in the history of WWE.
Notice he didn't say wrestling. He said communication.
I mean, they'll boo me out of the building, but they'll laugh with you, they'll cry with you, they'll cheer for you. You have a bond with them that I can never, ever, ever have, John, because you can talk like no one on this planet can talk. And what a future you could have had just talking. I've been doing this 100 years. I'm still on top. And John, you could have been me.
That's a horrible thought.
Until you pissed off the bloodline.
Boo!
And now the order has come down from the top.
Absolutely. He's a.
Top, from the tribal
That's what I
chief,
call him, John
Roman
Taiwan,
Reigns.
baby.
It's not enough for Roman Reigns to spear you. Oh, he'll break your ribs, but you've had broken ribs before. You'll come back from that. It's not enough for Jimmy Uso to come off the top rope and splash you and crack your sternum. You've had a cracked sternum before. You've come back from that. But Solo. Solo hits you with that spike. And then you can't talk anymore, John. The greatest weapon that you have, your ability to communicate, taken away from you. What makes you so dangerous, taken away from you.
What?
John Cena versus Solo. Spike.
But
Solo takes that away from you. And the
Boo.
bloodline takes you away from your WWE universe. You come out here and you open your heart and you say, I must win, I must win, I must win, I must.
Oh, base is loaded. Let's
John
go.
Cena,
Sorry.
in the one match left in your career that you must win, you can't win.
Grand Slam.
And
Grand Slam.
John
Come on.
Cena,
Let's go.
that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Oh, Solo. Sikoa from behind.
Ambushing Cena. Heyman suckered him in, and Solo Sikoa struck. And the spinning Solo planting Cena.
Solo lands that at Crown Jewel. Paul
I mean, it was pretty
Heyman's
good.
spoiler
Pretty
may
good.
prove to be absolutely correct.
But I don't think Solo Sikoa is done yet. Oh, no.
Oh, Solo and Spike. A calculated trap that was set by Paul Heyman. And a Samoan spike to the throat of John Cena.
The problem
That's
for
not
John
very
Cena
nice.
is this. John Cena has dug himself a hole. But this time that hole may be so deep that for the first time in his career, John Cena can't climb out of it.
It may be Solo holding the shovel.
Paul Heyman talks about worrying about who the bloodline, worrying about people pissing off the bloodline. The bloodline needs to start worrying about who they're pissing off. Because I haven't forgotten about Roman Reigns spearing me just a couple weeks ago. But then Jimmy Uso wants to walk down thinking he's got enough tingle in his loins to come on in and tangle with the man they call the megastar. But no, got thrown through a table for his troubles. So here's how it goes down. You want to come on down and do it again, Jimmy? I'll tell you what, later tonight, I will grab those two little pigtails, ride your ass all around that ring until you tell your tribal chief whose game this is, with everybody saying L.A. Knight.
Goddamn right. I like it. Right. That's the picture. That was nice. Very, very eloquently put. Very nice.
What about what's coming up right now? This has all the makings.
It's Dragon Lee.
Very special.
He is the high-flying, the gravity-defying Dragon Lee. Cedric Alexander is special. What a match we've got in store here. Live on Friday Night Smackdown, Dragon Lee, Cedric Alexander next.
All right. I think Cena needs to show up to Crown Jewel's. I mean, that'd be pretty dope. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't hate that idea, but I don't know if he can do that or if the show's done or what the rights are to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. Tie game. Let's go. Walk him in. Let's go. Make him work it. Let's go, Rangers. Absolutely. I mean, show up to Saudi in the outfit of a character who's pro-American and is I mean, be kind of funny. If you're really wanting to fucking, poke the bear some, then you could do it. I ain't gonna say nothing, Of course, then, I'm one of those guys who wants to see the world burn, so. Exactly. If they had Hogan there, I mean, shit. The Peacemaker man just ain't shit, so. Come on, Jonah, give me a base hit. I just need a base hit. Let's get 2 in. That's all I need, baby. Not much. Just enough to get them in. I always had a suspicion that Hogan might have been under the Mr. America mask, but we'll never know. Really? Come on now. Shit, Nuggets. At least we tied the ball game up. Damn. I'm a real American, wearing the rights of every man. I'm gonna put it in your head and you're gonna hate me for it. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Am I right? All right, Dragon Lee. Your first, Oh, it's Cedric. Never mind. I thought it was Reggie. Hell, they look so similar. Not because they're black, because in the face they look similar. Not because Cedric grew his hair out. Usually Cedric, last time I saw him, he had
Cedric Alexander, former cruiserweight
don't pull the, don't hate the.
One of the most resilient athletes you'll ever see.
I'm a man of action.
Cat 2.
Alexander looking for the lumbar check. Lumbar check. What can stop Cedric Alexander?
This is the age of Alexander.
And listen, I really applaud Cedric Alexander to step up here tonight to Dragon Lee. He understands that Dragon Lee has had all this hype as of late. He's been in the headlines. People are talking about him. So Cedric Alexander saying, Why not
No,
me? Why not take the advantage, try to knock off Lee
Trick
here
Williams
tonight.
looks like a
Then
young
we're
Booker
talking
T.
about me.
This fast-paced, hard-hitting style is something that Cedric Alexander is incredibly comfortable with. And one of the many reasons Cedric is a WWE superstar to begin with. Let's not forget, it was back in the Cruiserweight Classic that Cedric captivated the WWE Universe in such a manner they demanded that Triple H sign Cedric to a contract, and here we are.
We can already see his quality as Dragon Lee realizes what he's in the ring with.
Dragon Lee, a newer superstar on the scene here on Friday Night SmackDown, took his name, adopted his name as an homage to his hero, Bruce Lee, because Dragon realizes while he may not be the biggest dog in the fight, he can more than compensate in his ability and skill set, which is second to none.
I mean, I don't know. So I think Swerve was kind of a headache to work with, and I think he was getting a little prima donna. That's why they cut him.
And he said that the proudest moment of his life is seeing his son shine in WWE.
Well, he was also very proud of the fact that Rey Mysterio, the Hall of Famer, once called Dragon Lee the future of Lucha Libre. High endorsement there.
And if you're Cedric Alexander, you're seeing all the hype, all the accolades surrounding Dragon Lee, and you realize, hey, this is my opportunity. Cedric is a guy who has paid his dues. Cedric does what he can when provided the opportunity. So tonight's about making an opportunity. You've got a rising star like Dragon Lee. Cedric realizes that's a great launch pad for his own career. Oh!
That's one of the things about being a WWE superstar. You cannot just sit around and wait. You have to try to create your opportunities, which is what Alexander is doing tonight. Cedric
Rich Swann, I want to say TNA.
It's time to move into a starting role here. Fresh start on Friday Night SmackDown.
You're right, Cole. He certainly picked his moment perfectly backstage, saying to Dragon Lee, you remind me of myself, picking his opportunity, getting this match tonight, live on Friday Night SmackDown.
But again, it's what John Cena was talking about earlier on tonight. It's about having a connection with the WWE Universe, and what allows you to have that connection?
It's very much a what have you done for me lately business, and lately Dragon Lee has begun to catch fire. Cedric Alexander has tasted it in the past and knows what it means. Would love to get back there again. Great balance shown by Dragon Lee.
Big knee rocking Dragon Lee, and look at Cedric Alexander go.
Cat-like agility. Oh, my goodness. I hope Cedric knows a good dentist here in Milwaukee.
Perilous position. Cedric's on top here. How can Dragon Lee respond?
Both men down.
Well, I mean, you got two mid-card guys. They're kind of just there to cool it off since LA Knight's the main event. It's going to be TNA. I refuse to call it Impact anymore. Impact just sounds so silly. Hey, I'd much prefer tits and ass wrestling, okay? Those are fun times in TNA. Impact's been kind of a slogging, kind of meh. That sounds good right now. I need to order some food, honestly. I mean, even if the wrestling wasn't that great, but I mean, a lot of the wrestling was pretty good. You had Samoa Joe, you had AJ, you had oh god, all the names I can't remember right now, but you know what I mean. Yeah, First Decade was fantastic. If only Jeff Jarrett didn't fuck it up.
That was trapped inside. Set me free from the darkness that covers light.
205 of the WWE fans in attendance tonight. Dragon Lee, Cedric Alexander, and it's living up to the hype. What a match we are witnessing.
Oh, wow.
Owie.
Important match for both of these superstars. Looking to make a name for them.
Oh, damn. Slammed him home.
For the wheel! Just out in time is Dragon Lee.
Cedric Alexander realizing just how close he was, and look at the hype before the impact on the Michinoku driver executed by Cedric Alexander, and Dragon Lee is in a bad way right now.
You gotta hand it to Cedric Alexander, matching Dragon Lee at every step tonight. Big boot from Dragon Lee. The aerial artist can't even make it to the top rope.
Alexander realizes what an opportunity this is.
Not really. Cedric, I mean, I think he's okay, but his problem is just his microphone abilities. He's just okay. He's okay, but he's not like somebody I want to watch do a promo.
But let's look at this again. As Cedric was attempting to pull himself upright, Dragon Lee with a double stomp to the guts.
Yeah, critical point of this matchup. Both superstars down.
I would say Christian Cage's match was the better one because he was actually a singles guy. But, I mean, it's hard to say Angle had a bad match. You know, I still say Angle versus Michaels is probably the best match he's had. That or him and Eddie.
Incredible near fall of frustrated Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee finding out firsthand.
That's why he's been sitting in catering.
Cedric Alexander, Cedric's will to be the best. Alexander knows what this opportunity could mean. Another Michinoku driver, no!
Dragon Lee looks to turn it around, their shoulders are down. Cedric now can turn it around. End to end. A pulsating match here.
Knee to the spine. Could be the beginning of the end for Cedric Alexander. Dragon Lee looking to begin a rally.
Fired up and ready to finish off. Cedric Alexander if he can. My word. Cover. He's got it.
Hooray.
Who's your winner? Dragon Lee.
Hell of an effort tonight from Cedric Alexander, but Dragon Lee continues his ascent here on Friday Night Smackdown. Take a look at some of the highlights of this one. The closing moments. Beautiful inverted DDT by
This feels
Dragon
like this should have been in the
Lee.
dark match.
Deep hook of the leg, and it was too much for Alexander tonight.
Honestly.
Dragon Lee continues to roll. What a match we witnessed here tonight. Dragon Lee, a man that would love a championship opportunity.
Or maybe it should have been on Raw. Like, probably should have been like a second hour match versus like being the co-main.
Matchflow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
The WWE Women's Championship on the line. Charlotte Flair can smell a 15th championship. We are very much in EO's era. EO Sky has
Yeah, but they got 3 hours of shit programming to put through. SmackDown's the better show.
by Bayley and Dakota Kai. This may represent EO's toughest test yet.
EO Sky hasn't
Is anyone else upset? I like Rhea, but she needs to do something with that belt. I'm tired of her just kind of glad handling the fucking title. Like, the whole point you got another title is just so, you know, you could do something and elevate it, but Rhea's been too busy fucking with the guys, and not in the good way.
quite literally have your head on a swivel when you're dealing with damage control.
And now the beatdown. A full beatdown by
I will. Okay, well, you have a right to disagree, but I'm just saying. Although I think this is a bad way to introduce Bianca. They should have done a better job.
Belair ready for Io Sky. Bailey again saving the day, but look out.
Yeah, she's going to pay for it, though.
K.O.D. Bianca Belair may be Damage Control's biggest problem.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of Tron, they hear me roar.
What's up, Blast?
I'm way better than before. I never need
How's Tony and them?
Please welcome.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you. Glass hole it is.
After nearly 2 months on the shelf, courtesy of Damage Control, the EST is back on Friday Night Smackdown.
And looking better than ever. It is great to have the EST back. And maybe with a little revenge on her mind. As you say, Corey, Damage Control.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how Hunter will book it with the separation of the brands again, because you have a much different philosophy when you're running on one show versus another. If you're separating it and keeping it separate, but we won't have that until. So it'll probably be after Survivor Series when the GM's getting a kerfuffle and they fight, and I don't know. Can Johnny Sin still wrestle, or is it going to be Nick Aldis versus somebody else? Well, good for him. I'm glad. I think firing Ziggler was a mistake. I mean, they weren't doing with them for what, a good 3, 4, 5 months, whatever it was. I mean, he's kind of at his stage of his career. He's just a put over guy. They're not gonna give him a belt run of any kind. He just, he's stale and past due in the eyes of the office. So what are you gonna do? If she's the EST, she's also the dumbest, the stupidest. Tell us how you really feel, Kuro. Good Lord. I mean, Bianca's not my favorite either, but at least she's athletically gifted. Sir. Nathan, how you doing? They could let go of a lot more people than you, honestly. I mean, yeah, if you're a jobber making under that much, that's impressive. I'm surprised that anybody gets paid $1 million that's a jobber. Like, maybe 6 figures, but no jobber should be making over $1 million because they're just not bringing in that much income. I mean, I like Ziggler too. It's just, I guess it was he was too similar to Shawn, and so they never pushed him after they gave him the Money in the Bank thing, and then he was just kind of been also ran since then. Which sucks, but, you know, that's the way Vince books. I mean, I'm sure he was, because, I mean, he's trying to, you know, go into comedy, trying to make that a full-time gig, and he's not exactly a spring chicken. So, I understand it. He's fine with it. Long fly ball to hit the left field. Damn it. Ah. Big pop. Oh, Lord. Of course. I can't wait till she cuts it. She will have to cut it if she's going to turn heel.
I am so excited to be back on Smackdown. Now, last week, I did get my lick back, but I am just getting started because while I was away, I only had one thing on my mind, and it replayed in my head over and over and over again like a dang on horror story. It was this.
That is some sparkly fucking
like
lipstick. My God.
Sort of payback against. Oh.
Damn. Has nobody told her about it? Like, I figure that's one of those things.
That's still hard to watch.
She doesn't need to cut it, just needs to add
Getting
whip. I
attacked from behind
mean,
and getting taken out of the game completely just 2 weeks after getting cashed in on and losing my title to Io Sky at SummerSlam. Yeah, that did something to me. Not just physically, but mentally. Because for the first time, I was out. I was at home, sitting at home with nothing but my thoughts.
home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope lay.
Focused on anything other than how was I going to make damage control pay? Because y'all know me. Y'all know I'm usually the one that when I get knocked down, I get
Well,
right
she
back
apparently
up.
has like
I brush it
a
off
boat
and I smile
that
through
Montez
it.
bought her
But
a
this
couple years
time,
back
I just could
for her
not
birthday, so
let
maybe she was on the
it
boat.
go. And for the
Well,
first
Montez
time
could
in
at
my
least
life,
is a little more exciting than
I was
Bianca.
consumed with
Bianca
vengeance.
she's kind of one note, man. She just does. There's not a lot of
It was vengeance that had me
charisma
training
there.
like a beast so that I can get right back here to SmackDown.
We saw you out with Montez, right? Like, we saw you, bitch. Why are you lying?
That helped me come up with a plan that I took to Nick Aldis today. So now, it's official. At Crown Jewel, your girl is getting her rematch against Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship. And I love that y'all liking that because guess what? That's not it. Because next week, I will be facing the master plan herself that was behind that little attack, Bayley.
Yay!
Because my vengeance is not complete until I take out every single member of Damage
Because that's his brand,
Control,
Meth. That's
starting
what he
with
wants to
Bayley,
sell you.
Ending with Io and reclaiming my WWE Women's Championship.
I'm just not even really paying attention to it. I'm just hoping it's over, which I'm glad it is.
How about that announcement? Bianca Belair challenging Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship at Crown Jewel.
Revenge on the mind of Belair. Earlier tonight, folks, we had the contract signing for the Undisputed Championship and Roman Reigns was irritated and frustrated with LA.
Is it over yet? Is it over?
Knight turned the tables on the Tribal Chief.
My God, it's over. Thanks, sweet Jesus.
For Jimmy Uso, who would appear right on time and thwart LA Knight's advances on the Tribal Chief. However, it would be the self-proclaimed megastar getting the last laugh as he sent Jim Uso crashing through a table before the Tribal Chief.
Yeah, second hour is epically dragging ass. Thank God it's the main event time. All right, I'm putting a vote up because it seems like we should put a vote up. Not a vote, but a fucking.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds.
Look at, it seems like we need one. Uso.
This is a man on a mission for Roman
There you go.
Reigns to end LA Knight before he can even travel to Crown Jewel. Can LA Knight survive and advance toward the biggest match of his career? Yeah. It's Jimmy Uso. LA Knight, and it's next. Touchdown Bloodline.
Well, I think what Triple H is going to have to do is get somebody to help him with the promos and get somebody to help him with like the off wrestling, not because he can do wrestling just fine, but I think it's going to be, you need some excitement that aren't normally the good at the creative guy, because obviously LA Knight knows what the fuck he's doing. It doesn't need any help. But for those that are on the struggle bus when it comes to it, doing the promos, doing the skits, all of the things that, you know, that are the in-between filler that make you want to stay watching, they need help. They need somebody to help with that. And I don't know what they can do to help that, but it just, you know, no offense to Hunter, it just seems like he doesn't have that touch that you need to have. No, God, no. They'd be like, listen, bro, listen. Well, we need to have more hookers. We don't need a bra and panties match. That's like my shitty version of Russo there, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not 1990, and TV is a lot more PC. If you wanna piss off, some folks, that's a good way to do it, because that'll be a short whatever is going on with Russo. I don't think Russo would know how to operate in today's TV environment, because he would be so stuck in his bullshit, in his old ways. Like, well, what you got to do, bro? Yeah, but unfortunately, there's too many PC police. Like, you can't do that to the women. That's the meaning. And then, of course, the corporate sponsors who really couldn't give a fuck, they have to act like they get to give a fuck, because then you have all the blue hair bitches get in the way of shit. So it's, you know, for whatever oh my God factor, it would be short-lived. I mean, that's kind of the same thing with any kind of entertainment nowadays. Everything's too fucking PC, so there's, you know, the shock factor is very limited and very controlled. So there's no actual shock value. If men can, women talk. Well, there's a college argument. Equal rights, damn it. If men don't need shirts, why do women? Or something like that. I don't know.
We just heard from the EST Bianca Belair, who's on a mission to take out all of Damage Control. Well, she'll have her chance to take out the leader, Bayley, next week in one-on-one action.
Yeah, I agree. Video games have just been watered down and not worked. It just, yeah. Which sucks, because I think, what is it, they're the biggest industry now out of all the entertainment genres, you know, for movies, music, you know, video games is the biggest, I think, by combined, more so than anything else. Got a Latin, an Asian, and a Samoan. Well, you gotta have the one whitey to fuck it all up. I guess that's what Charlotte's there for. God damn it. Pull out Evo, dude. Hanging on to him too long.
What a moment for LA Knight signing on the dotted
Even porn? What is it all about? I guess you can't choke a bitch nowadays. You can't go full Wayne Brady on people or something. I don't know.
It may be the biggest match of LA Knight's career, but Knight certainly is not acting like it. LA Knight
How dare they ruin the sanctity of porn?
like it's where he belongs, like this truly is LA Knight's game.
There's millions of vocal LA Knight fans watching around the world. Corey, why should they believe that LA Knight is the man to topple?
I just can't fap the way I used to.
The one that convinced the WWE Universe to believe in anybody. Only LA Knight can make the fans believe. But Roman Reigns
Apparently people still are.
snuffing out the fire inside Knight in Saudi Arabia.
The mission clear for Jimmy Uso tonight. End LA
That sounds like a review for Yelp. If what's like whatever the porn equivalent of Yelp would be, that's where you need to stick that opinion. Blast. Too much anal, a lot of content with one camera in one spot the entire. They look like annoying info. Yeah, true. Well, I mean that's kind of what they are. That's another thing to affect, to grow their brand per se. That's basically what they're doing.
Opportunity in WWE on the grand stage against perhaps the greatest champion ever.
Cole, I don't disagree with a single word you just said. That is all absolutely true.
I mean, unfortunately, the problem with most porn is like the women just aren't really that attractive. They're all very average at best. And they're okay looking, but they're not like model hot or anything. They're maybe 6, maybe 7, depending on the chick, but they're not blown out of the park. There's a reason why they're doing porn. Still a pictures guy. What you rocking with the old school Playboy shit? The Sears catalog, Zerto, you old fuck. Yeah, that's true. A lot of them now are every woman now is so fucking plastic, it's ridiculous. Like they have a picture of Kim Kardashian and then they're like, give me that. I'm like, really?
Corey, you know better than anyone, in this business, you've got to strike while the iron's hot. And that's where LA Knight is right now.
There is no one hotter in this entire game right now than LA Knight, but time will tell. Is he just the hot hand at the moment, or is this a guy who can lead WWE into the future at the expense of Roman Reigns? It is a tall, if not impossible task, but Knight seems to be up for it.
That's exactly it, Corey. You become the undisputed champion, and there's a weight, there's a magnitude to carrying that title every day.
Well, everything changes in your life. You become the WWE champion. Everything changes.
Blast, maybe you need to put down the porn. This isn't actually a stream for Smackdown. This is actually intervention, buddy.
You become the man in WWE.
I just want to let you know.
LA Knight now eyeing Jimmy Uso, sent to the outside.
And for Jimmy Uso, an opportunity to quell that momentum.
Oh, beautiful backbreaker by Knight. Very creative offense.
Roman Reigns is here. You know he's watching this matchup intently.
And Roman Reigns hasn't had a match since SummerSlam 3 months ago. Is there fear of any rust there for Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns is constantly operating at his highest level. Roman isn't sitting on his couch eating potato chips while he's not in the ring defending his title. Roman keeps himself in tip-top physical and mental condition. Trust me, LA Knight will be stepping in the ring with the best Roman Reigns we've ever seen.
That is a bad bump to take. Hardest part of the mat.
Son.
Yeah, it really is semi-professional now. I love how we're getting into this conversation. How OnlyFans is it amateur? Is it not? Oh, there's Shamey doing some commercials. Let's discuss: is OnlyFans professional porn or not? Oh boy, here come the Karens. Instead of the Marvels movie, I'm gonna nickname it the Karens. God, I hate Hollywood so much, being so fucking woke. It's ridiculous. I hope the actors strike for years, and they all fucking go bankrupt for the shit content they've been putting out forever. A B movie looks amateurish, yet is still yeah, exactly. They're still making some money off of it, or at least there's money being paid to the actors. Amateurs were two people that aren't getting paid doing the thing that they're doing. Like, you know, some dude, you know, getting I think most amateurs probably Gonzo, you know, where a guy's literally just holding the phone where the chick is doing her thing. If we're being speculative or specific about it. Hold on. You know what? We'll pull up a proper thing. Amateur. Amateur refers to an unprofessional who is unqualified or insufficiently skilled for a task or job. Someone who pursues a study or sport as a pastime. So I guess sucking cock is a hobby? I don't know. An athlete who does not play for pay. Well, there you go. Engaged, so basically everybody who plays beer league softball. Engaged as in a pastime, lacking professional skill or expertise. Yeah, but they make money. Let's see. Amateur is an incorrect spelling of the word amateur. Confusion might arise. Okay. Well, then this is not really a word then if it's just if it's incorrectly spelled. There you go. Well, that saved it. Good job, Dunny. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Match is back. We'll have the post-porn match after the fact.
From the biggest night of his life against Roman Reigns, tackling Roman's cousin, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy, who has been tasked with attempting to slow the momentum, shoulders down.
LA Knight now, Jimmy's still alive.
On behalf of the Tribal Chief, what an uppercut.
You know, I wanted to bring something forward that you guys were talking about before the commercial break, and that happened to be the fact that will Roman Reigns have ring rust because he hasn't competed in a match since SummerSlam nearly 3 months ago. And to Corey's point, Roman Reigns keeps himself in such spectacular shape, but let's look back over the 3.5 years that Roman's been champion. It's not like Roman's defending the championship each and every week, right? I mean, he does have layoffs here and there, and he's proven adept at being able to control and keep the championship during those layoff periods. So if anybody can do it, Roman Reigns can.
Why don't we call it this way? They're not signed to a major porn label, but they're still making money. So we call it semi-pro, because they have semi-professional, sports. Why don't we call them that? They're not full porn stars, but they're getting paid for it. So why don't we call OnlyFans girls semi-professionals?
And this is exactly what Roman wants. Roman wants to
Since they're not obviously, in the game, they've got their technique down. They're not a veteran of the sucking cock. Yeah, they're not weekend warriors of cock sucking. Not giving it the old college try, as it were.
So much fight in LA Knight as he continues to ride the momentum with the WWE. This wave that we've all witnessed. Look at this. This is a man that was not part of WrestleMania just 6 months ago. A meteoric rise, culminating with an undisputed championship match against Roman Reigns a week from tomorrow. But tonight, can he dispose of Jimmy Uso? Or will it be the loose cannon that has been Jimmy Uso, the erratic Jimmy Uso? Doing the business for Roman Reigns.
Shoulder first into the ring post goes LA Knight. Jimmy Uso with a valuable few moments to compose himself and replan his game.
So it's an important match for Uso as well. I mean, continue to prove himself to Roman Reigns, get in the good graces of the Tribal Chief.
I don't know how Roman isn't impressed with the fact that Jimmy was on the IR and then off of the IR in a matter of like minutes.
Well, because he called the audible earlier tonight.
Roman
Great
said
backup
you ran the
QB
wrong
does.
play. I think deep down, maybe Roman was happy with Jimmy Uso's involvement.
Sharp knife-edge chop from Jimmy Uso, driving the wind out of the lungs of
Oh,
LA
has it?
Knight.
Well, shit.
Something
I'm
you've touched
surprised.
on, Corey. You've been impressed with how
Good
LA
eye.
Knight has managed this meteoric rise.
Knight has never taken his eye off the ball. Oh, inverted DDT.
Oh, I know what happened.
Jimmy
Hold
Uso
on. I'll
could be
fix
in
it.
trouble, but Knight in no position to capitalize. LA Knight is a guy who has been steadfast in his belief going back to his days pre-WWE. LA Knight has known for years in his heart that he belongs at the top of the mountain. It's been
There you go.
convincing the world.
Now
that
we've
he's
corrected the
wrong,
issue.
that he's really struggled with. But now he's making believers.
But as long as you know inside, as long as you have that confidence inside, that'll take you a long way.
Absolutely.
He's made believers of everybody watching.
The haircut is slightly different.
Get past the crown. Oh, Roman Reigns.
Exactly right. LA Knight now having his way with Jimmy Uso.
Side Russian leg sweep by Knight. Jimmy escapes out the back, but is spiked with a DDT into the cover.
This could be it for LA Knight and Jimmy kicking out.
And again, one of the things that LA Knight's going to have to do is to take another look here. The DDT at Crown
Good
Jewel
sell
is
by Jimmy. I
control his
like that.
emotions. He's on this emotional wave right now, but he's got to be able to control that. He can't get frustrated. It's not going to be easy to put Roman Reigns away. It's going to be a long, grueling match.
I totally agree with you, Cole, and I would say to look back at what we just saw of LA Knight a few moments ago. He delivered the DDT, Jimmy escaped, and LA Knight didn't panic. He didn't look frustrated. LA Knight composed himself and continued soldiering forward. Uso might want to
Bam!
turn around.
Bam! Bam!
At the home of the Milwaukee Bucks, LA Knight.
You thought you were going to wait, Jimmy? How's that coconut taste off the table, son?
Point guard.
No, they got Dane.
Roman Reigns taking to social media this week saying, let's see if you're as good as you think you are.
Right now, LA Knight's looking pretty damn good. Samoan drop.
Crushing LA Knight. And they put away the megastar. He kicks out.
Well, LA Knight realizes the importance of this match, make a statement, send a message, build momentum. All the old cliches, however, are at work in our main event tonight.
No, it's not. Stop lying. Shut up.
Jimmy Uso just called for the end, saying this is it. This ends now.
Well, LA Knight is
It's okay, but it's not great.
LA Knight quickly back on his feet now, eventually. Across to Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy being a little lackadaisical, taking his time climbing to the top, and LA Knight made him pay.
Blows to the ribs of LA Knight, looking for the Uso splash.
That's gonna do it.
Jimmy Uso.
Go! Getting nothing.
And that right there told me a lot about LA Knight. Jimmy Uso has finished off many a competitor with
Yes, he has.
the Uso splash, and Knight able to kick out. And when you're in the ring with the Tribal Chief, you're going to have to dig down deep, fight with everything you have to be able to survive and somehow pull perhaps the biggest upset in the history of sports entertainment.
And LA Knight manages to thwart Jimmy's plans for a second Uso splash.
Taking this high risk now.
LA Knight wanted a superplex. Jimmy Uso able to stop it.
Wow. There we have
Superplex, baby. Gotta love it.
Superplex.
There we go. Give him the Kaforka, son. Bam! I still don't know why he doesn't do the BFT towards the home cam. There you go. Good win. But they didn't screw old...
LA Knight knew he would be in for a fight tonight against Jimmy Uso.
Send the people home happy. Not bad doing that shit. Is those Jordans or those wrestling boots? Made to look like Jordan.
But it paid off
They look like they're a combination of the two.
Blunt force trauma.
I mean, it's kind of hard to protect yourself taking a BFT. Because it's literally just your head and your hands. And LA's is, uh-oh, here comes Roman to get his shit in. Oh, never mind. He gets one up on old Rome. Bam! This is the first time I've seen Roman look this week in I don't know how long. They really are. I don't know how you'd be able to wrestle in them. And plus, they don't give you the ankle protection as wrestling boots are supposed to. That's why they exist.
Sometimes you just gotta believe. No one believes in LA Knight more than the megastar himself, a BFT to the tribal chief. And if that happens in Riyadh, everybody will be saying, and new WWE Undisputed Universal Champion, LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good for them. LA gets a good win beforehand. That means he's definitely going to lose that crown jewel. They're also, actually, this is a double filming tonight, if I remember right. Yeah, that's the match with Dragon Lee and Cedric. It was, you know, just kind of, it felt like it should have been on main event. Honestly. Not my favorites, per se. Man, I guess, where the fuck is everybody? We only get 4 sons of bitches in here. How do we grow the show, guys? Yeah. This is making me uncomfortable. I was here for wrestling. I wasn't there. There's going to be anal involved. Like, you must not have been here that long. You're not our people. Sorry. I want to believe they let Eli win gold. Not... Yeah, I mean, they're selling the shit of it, but this is basically a test for them. Oh, if you can't talk about adult things without being offended, you don't belong here. Exactly. All right. Well, I like to say the first hour is definitely a lot better than the second hour, where that last 30 minutes-ish basically was kind of shit, you know, until the main event, which is, you know, LA got a nice pop there with the win, and then actually got a nice, I don't know what you want to call that, a moral victory over Roman when Roman couldn't punk him. So, yeah, the entrant, definitely want to watch the entrance, because LA basically straight punked Roman. It was fantastic. It was like, mwah, it's like what everybody else that has gotten shit on by Roman wishes they could have done, but LA just fucking sold that shit. It was fantastic. I was like, oh, we're doing it like this. Okay, things have definitely changed, because, you know, Roman does his bullshit, you know, walking to the ring, taking 10 minutes or whatever. It's like, no. LA went straight up, fucking walked that shit down, just fuck you up, and then went straight to the ring with his music interrupting before he could do his pyro. It was fucking great. But yeah, it's much better to watch it than me explaining it, because it's just, the timing of everything was fantastic. It's like, this is cinema, you know. All righty. Well, I'm going to pee real quick. We'll be right back. And then we're going to have ourselves a little podcast, boys. Bring out your heat because Lou's coming in, you sons of bitches. Oh, and think of some questions to ask Lou wrestling-wise to stump him because he wants to be challenged. So we're making it a segment. So, yeah, we'll be right back. And then we'll swap it out for... We'll swap it out for the 2 Count podcast. We'll be right back, and I'll bring Lou in. Testing, 1, 2. You got me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Do you just want to do it from Discord, or what do you want to do?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, do you want to guest star? You want to try to guest start, or we just do a screen share kind of thing?
A little late to test it out now.
Okay. I'm on Discord. It's been so long since I've done this, I forgot how to do it. So stupid. There we go. I don't know why I didn't want to give it to me, but whatever. I think I broke it. I think I broke Discord. Uh-oh. I think Discord broke itself. What the fuck? Yep, it went shit in the bed. Thanks for coming, Discord. There we go. Why is it so fucking a pain in the ass? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, shit, I'm almost banging.
Placing the pieces, we're playing the game. Watch as it ceases, looking back at what we became. No one is special, we're all just the same. With all the losing, nothing to gain. There's a line in the sand that you cannot cross or quench your
Okay. That's it. Oh, I forgot how much a pain in the ass this was. How much little bullshit that goes into this. Good Lord, they made us a massive logo. There we go. Okay. Try this.